Hear that? It's not a good sound. It's not a good sound for a machine that's just under 3 months old. It's getting there age-wise, slowly but surely, but it's stupid that we have noises so early on in the use of this machine, and I don't think I even make it to the full duty cycle of this machine, so that's ridiculous. You'd expect these kinds of noises probably on an older machine or a machine that's been overworked. This one's not been overworked, it's been underworked. That's what I mean by under the duty cycle. Stupid, honestly. I'd kick Konica Minolta up the arse if I could. Be funny if someone did. Some angry toner head. Toner head is another word for a photocopier nerd. It's a more specific term. Just like petrol head is to a car enthusiast. Sometimes they use the term rev head, but petrol is what you put in your car and toner is what you put in your copier. So in that respect, they're very similar. But I am a toner head, and I'm sick to hell of the profiteering of the industry that I used to once love and now I despise because of all the shit going down inside the industry. It's not an industry that I view as friendly or helpful. I just use their shit and that's it. I just use their equipment, or shit as I call it, and that's it. And I need it. There's no other equipment that's better than Konica Minolta, I'm afraid. I have to use their shit, even though it is fucking shit. So what can I say? It's an industry all about profiteering, and it's a terrible industry now. It's not an industry I consider friendly or even benign. It's a nasty industry. Full of nasty people, or at least the management and the CEOs are all fucking nasties. I don't like nasty people like that running an industry that I feel I belong in, not them. How dare they? And they desecrate the industry, you could say, but it's not a religion. But some ways it feels like that to me. You know, it's my fucking world. It's not their world, it's my world. So I'm wondering if we're going to use this as our master copy, or maybe I'm wondering if we're going to do another one, make it even better. I don't think we did a good enough job of it, so we're just trying to decide how to do it. Let's try another one. Maybe the first one was okay, I don't know. We're just trying to make this one really cool. It's not easy getting the movement to function, to work the way you want it. So let's see how the second take comes out. There's a lot of white in it. There's a lot of blank areas. So I'm wondering, maybe this one's a bit better. Maybe we can actually use it. That area looks a bit funny. I'm wondering if we're going to use that. Because when you mirror image something, it really changes it. So we're just going to put our first one back. I'm wondering which one's going to be better. I think the first one might be better. So we're just going to take the first one. And we're just going to work out where we're going to put this, and maybe in that corner we'll put it. So we're just going to take away our original that we just used. It's going to be put in the recycle bin. So we're just going to get in here and just lay our master copy down. It's now a master copy. And we're just going to we're going to take off the enlargement. And we're just going to change this to copied paper. And what else are we going to do with this here? Wondering what we're going to do. Color adjust. Copy density. I'm going to darken it, but with a bit of just not quite all the way dark. Okay, let's see how we go with this. Right. Okay, 3-step photocopy process, courtesy of Konica Minolta. Okay, Konica, see what we can produce. See if this one comes up a treat. See if the colours are more vibrant. Yeah, it looks quite good. I quite like the look of the E, and this looks good too. You just see, sorry, it's a bit fuzzy. There, it's a bit better now. So that's some of the detail I just showed. So we're making this into a four-way mirror image. So that's our first quadrant. And our second quadrant is going to be made the same way as the last. So just going to put that in. Let's see how we go. So this is our second quadrant. So it's going to go up here. Whoops, just a bit stuck on there. There's a few nice little marks there. That looks like my jacket sleeve. And the jacket sleeve often does produce some nice little textures. So that's our second quadrant. Our third and fourth one are going to be mirrors. So let's just get in here and just glide along this annoying user interface. There we go, mirror image right in front of me. So annoying, this feature clutter. The buttons look pretty much the same. I wish it was the old tab system like the old C353, but idiots. So let's get in here. I thought for a moment the machine was going to start up right away like the C353 used to, but nope, we've got 3 steps to make a photocopy. You just saw them. Start, finish, start. Really dumb. That's our first. And that's our second. So these are our mirror image pieces. So this is it. So I'm just going to get rid of that other one. We're just pushing it around here. It's a bit close. I just want enough room to just display what I've done. So that's one mirror image quadrant, and that's the second. So hopefully we didn't nudge that out of place too much that we did. So we just try and line these silly things up. It's tricky trying to get these lined up properly, as you can see. There's a lot of fiddling involved. So let's see if we can just get this one to slip into position nice and carefully and without too much ado. This is a bit of a gap between these two quadrants, which is annoying me a bit. So I'm just trying to just gently slide it around a bit. Sorry folks. This is the painful part of the demo, just before the best part. So you just got here, and you've got the curling. We seem to be curling even though we've tried to use some damp rid in the storage area where I put my papers. So I try to keep the door closed. But anyway, that looks quite interesting. It looks festive. So there we have it. I think that's quits. Gotta go.